So we are live. Hello, everybody. So here is our series of Monday lives, which we were planning to do with myself and Jonathan. So we decided to come on in the morning today. So, anyways, today we are having something which a topic which we are going to talk about, which is really important in terms of all working professionals, where we want to touch base with things like career growth, increment, and all of us, however hard we work, how our incomes are capped. So, first, before we get in and dive into this, I want to first say hello to Jonathan and welcome.
Hi,
Uh,
Chitra.
yeah.
Oh,
So, both of us are joining you from Canada. So, wherever you are going to watch this live, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And, we are a global business, and I know everybody's in different time zones. So, feel free to leave in the comments. Feel free to, connect with us if you're following us and have questions about this business. So definitely, let's start with our first thing, like what we want to talk about, like how a business is so different with when we are working on a job, like when we are working on our professional careers. We spend so much time, I believe, taking a professional education and then working on our careers and stuff like that. But I want you, Jonathan, to first talk about like the first thing which you were mentioning about, how a job could have like gradual promotions and career advancements. So, do you want to just give it a little light about that?
yeah, definitely. First, yeah, it's wonderful that we can connect, Trupti, every Mondays. I know we usually do it on the evenings, but then it's Monday, and just taking the opportunity to come in the morning,
Yeah, and the secret is that I didn't go to job because I wasn't feeling well. But
Absolutely, I know. Yeah, you're making most of it, because
yeah, I mean,
usually the
I'm so passionate about the business, and I was like, if I'm here, I want to use this time and this
absolutely,
opportunity to connect here. Yeah.
absolutely, and I totally understand. It is also the flu season, so you can't really help it, right? But anyways, coming back to the topic, as we were talking about limited career growth, the first point, as you mentioned, was gradual promotions and slow career advancements, right? We all know, like when you climb, in the corporate ladder, and in the corporate ladder, everyone's trying to, get to the top, right? We are in our career, we're trying to advance. Like we always as individuals we want to come up, we want to kind of just advance in what we do, and that doesn't happen rapidly, right? In most of our cases it takes time. It takes a gradual step by step process. Sometimes it might just be, it might just take a couple of years. Sometimes it might just you would have to then start looking out for another place, and then where you can get that kind of where you could get that promotion and stuff, and that increment. But when you compare it, with an online business, it's totally the opposite. When you start and you start building on your online business, as I've seen it in grow. Firstly, it helps us to kind of improve your personal skills. Helps you
Yeah.
building on that. And when you start building your personal skills, you see that you start getting the confidence on yourself, and that gives you an option to just to grow your potential in your online business, in your business. And that is what eventually, if you look at a job that we in our personal jobs here also, when you look at career advancements or growing in your career, it all relates to getting a more income, right? It all relates to the income stream. Income, we want to get that extra income. And totally dependent is your online business, because it allows you to do that at your own time, at your own speed. And when you know that you can do it, it just then grows rapidly.
Yeah, I just want to say that as you mentioned about our gradual promotion and how the career advancements, I believe it also has to go with like in any field of work in and today's especially when it's so competitive. I believe for anybody to do have that career growth, we have to do lots of sacrifices because we are always competing with our colleagues. We are always competing with people who are in the same field with us. So you have to do like a lot of sacrifices in terms of sacrificing a time with family and lots of times trying to prove that we are giving more time and more committed to our work.
Yeah.
which can be so hard. And another thing which I feel is also there, it needs always upgrading your skills, and keep on investing in yourself, which of course is any bit in anywhere, like even in a business.
Yes.
But when you compare both the things, when you are doing that in a job, your salary will still be capped. You still are going to be working for somebody else, and they are kind of getting the advantage of all your efforts, and the way you are putting your heart and soul into what you're doing. But here, you not only are, as you mentioned, like this business, when we are providing you a personal and professional development you will see in yourself, because our business focuses so much on personal development. It focuses so much on mindset. Like
Yeah.
you are going to gain all those skills, and you're not even like you once you join the business, all that mentorship, all that training is given to you,
Yeah.
at no extra charge. So basically this business has all those. And I would say that many times, like I feel that people are, their incomes are capped, or they feel limited in their jobs, because let's say in their past life they never had an opportunity, let's say, to have a professional degree, or they did not get opportunity. They came to Canada or came to a new country where maybe their language is a barrier, and that limits us. But this is what something which I really love, is that here, that all doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your education is, because you are given all the training, all the education and mentorship which you need to get started here. So
Absolutely.
yeah, go ahead, Jonathan. Do you want to add something on to it?
Yeah, it's both of us come from the hospitality background. I'm still there. We all come. We come from that. When you look at from that point of view, look at the hospitality background. It is so competitive. When you try to kind of climb up the ladder, you are, as you did mention, we are competing with our colleagues. We're competing with people, individual, just to get just climb that corporate ladder, and all just for that income that we are looking for, right? Just an additional income. But speaking about the business, that it is not like that. This online business, in fact, you carry everyone together. The goal
Yeah.
of this business is simply that everyone should just be together, and you kind of, you carry yourself, you carry the people with you that you are mentoring, and the people above look after you, sort of guide you, so that everyone has a common goal, that you reach that common goal, everyone gets there together. And that's the beauty of it. And that's eventually why we are seeing such a rapid growth on this online business.
Yeah. So when you mentioned about the growth and that kind of stuff, I just want to quickly, touch base on things like. So we did say that there's no set of education which is needed to start this business. Like you just need the drive, like why you want to get into an online setup, how
Yeah.
this business can help you. Because we have seen, and if you're watching us, if you've watched our webinars, if you've watched different people in our interviews which we've called upon, there are people of all backgrounds. We have somebody like Rawan in our community, who she mentions she's just a 12th grade from back home, and she never got the opportunity, but today she's mentoring thousands of people in our online business. So to get somebody like that who is given an opportunity to make an income which market, like an MBA or a engineer would make, is like incredible.
Yeah.
So definitely you don't need any such education. You need just basic like English background. You don't need any business experience here to do this business. We already spoke about the personal and the professional development which this business will offer you. So you are going to get not only that, it's as Jeremy just mentioned here, it's not just about the money. It's about your lifestyle which you are able to get to gain with this business. But at the same time, this business will give you that confidence. Like I feel that many times, like when I started this business as a stay-at-home mom, I used to feel like, okay, I am raising my children, but what more? Can I do something out of home? to help my family finances. And when I stepped into this business, it gave me so much of confidence that I could mentor people, I could connect with like-minded women like me who wanted to to be financially independent, who wanted to help their families, but just because they were at home, they did
Yeah.
not have that platform. So once you start this business, you will gain those skills, you will gain that confidence and
Yeah.
that belief that, okay, I can do this too. And I mean, I'm capable of so much more. I don't have those limitations.
Yes.
So yeah. And as you mentioned, like about the income part of it, I feel that there is like, I don't know if you want to talk about more how this business has unlimited income potential, you know um, and I would just from my end say that the reason for that is because we are global. This business is run globally, so you are not only catering to a set of people, your business runs globally, like around 23 countries and
Yes.
across the globe. So that is something which makes it portable at the same time. Unlimited potential is given. Yeah.
Um,
So
Talking about that, I came across this. Actually, came across this post by Ramit Sethi. He is a he talks a lot on finance and money and all. He is a entrepreneur as well. So Ramit
Mhm.
Sethi said, like tying it up with the careers, like in the corporate life, in the corporate world, right? There is a limited growth. Now, I'm not saying a limited growth, like there's a limited what you can actually earn, right? But just tying into our daily life, what he says is obviously there is a limit on how much you can cut. Obviously, when you have a limited income, you are just trying to, okay, what do I need to do? Kind of save up on my money. What do I need to cut down on? What can I cut down? But then in this business there is no limit on how much you can earn. That is the beauty of what this online business is all about. Yes, it takes a while, it takes some time because you are building a business, but once it starts working for you, there's absolutely there's no limit on how much you can earn. But yes, there is always going to be a limit on how much you can cut when you are in when you have a limited income, and when there is that much hours that you have, and that's how much you can work, and then you are just looking for those, trying to cut those ends and try to see how much you can save up. But
I
then
just
trying business,
yeah.
there is no limit on how much you can actually earn, and that's what is the beauty of it. And Tripti, we all know that this is sort of the busy season, especially in the hospitality industry. This is the festive season. We've all worked there. We've been there. We've seen how it is. Those long hours. They tell you, like, you know it. You set your mind to it that you have to go in the hotel and you don't know when you're coming out, right? We've been there. We worked that, right? Yes, today we are in a different place, so we know how it works. But when we were starting our careers, we knew how we did that, right? So and obviously, when you look at it, we didn't have much options that in those days. But then today, you have the option of the internet, you have the option of technology. So why not leverage it?
Yeah, I think definitely like what you said, like every industries have their own demands, and
Yes,
hospital industry, this is the season right now. But
yes,
like as I just love what you said about cutting on our like mostly like what exactly when we know this is our income. Lots of families, what we do, we want to budget our expenses around it. We want to see how much can we budget to things in our family. But end of the day, I feel that all parents and working professionals would agree that at some point you will feel that the way the expenses are rising, our incomes are not rising the same way, like as we spoke about increment or
oh,
getting that raise,
yeah,
like especially in the past few years, like from when we compare after the pandemic and stuff like that, the way the expenses have risen, our salaries of course have not risen in the same way.
yeah,
So we now, it's really the high time that we know that we need something to supplement those income.
yes,
And as you mentioned, like maybe many years back we did not have those kind of options available to us. we
that's right.
didn't we did not think that digital could be done by anybody.
Yeah.
Like here, we are going to provide you with a system which is going to help you to run your business globally. So you don't need to be like very tech savvy, and you don't need to spend hours in front of a computer to run your business. And that's the beauty of this. So when you compare that to taking another part-time job and sacrificing more time, this is definitely way more advantages, in terms of you're going to get a good income, and you're going to be running this business with your phone anywhere and wherever you go. So
Definitely.
like, there's no comparison. But you and me cannot, we are not here to convince anybody. I would just say that it's the only limitation you put on yourself is what you think is your limitation. So this is a global community, and people from all walks of life and backgrounds are doing it. So if they can do it, you can do it. And it's just a matter of believing it. So I just want to leave it on that. I don't know if there's anything you want to add on, Jonathan.
No, I know that. That's absolutely perfect. Rightly said. Um, yeah, yeah. Like today is Monday, and I just yeah, I think this is perfectly. That's perfect way to end it. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much. I just want to quickly say thanks to whoever had joined us on our live here. So there is Farhana. She says good morning. So hi Farhana, thanks for joining. And I just showed you Jerry's comment here. So Jerry says that you're true. You can write your own paycheck essentially, and that's the plus point in online business. So definitely, I want to say thank you to both of you. And if you are watching this replay, I just want to mention it here before I close, that connect with us. You want to watch our web watch our what am I saying, webinar. Then you can put in your name and email on our website, connect with us, and then you can watch a completely free website webinar, like information session, and connect with our community, hear from the panelists. We always have new people coming and sharing the experiences, so it's always a new experience. So on that note, lovely rest of the Monday to all of you guys. Stay safe, don't get the flu on you.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys take care. So
Take
thank you
care.
so much. Thanks,
Thanks.
Jonathan.
Yeah. Thanks, Trippy. Thanks for coming on, and yeah, thank you, and have a wonderful Monday. God bless.
Thank you. God bless.